Hello, Resurrection. Today is November the 24th. It's the day before Thanksgiving, Wednesday. I'm actually not in the office today. I did the video just a little earlier because I'm off with my family today, and we're cooking the bird, and we actually don't cook a bird. We do everything else, but we buy the bird. Uh, and getting ready for Thanksgiving, and just being awfully thankful. So I want to ask you a question today, and that question is, what is it that our loving and gracious God has done for you lately? And have you counted those things aloud? Have you thanked Him for those things? And so I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna challenge you to do the same thing. And I want to thank God for my family, for those four people who put up with a lot of things from me. I'm sure I am not the easiest person in the world to live with, but they seem to love me anyway. And I'll also say that my family understands that the priesthood, that ministry, is not just a calling for one man, but it is a calling for a family. And my family feels like they are called to ministry. And that looks very different behind the scenes than it does up front. I have dragged those poor people all across this country. I have destroyed my wife's career 3 times. Uh, Changing schools with kids can be a very difficult thing, and my family has never batted an eye at that because they love the Lord Jesus, and they love the ministry that I do. I sometimes I wonder why, because they sacrifice a lot for it sometimes, and I'm so grateful to them for that. I am grateful. I've told you all this before, but I know a lot of priest kids who grow up and never really darken the door of a church again because of things that they have witnessed in the life of their parish and in the life of their mom or their dad's ministry. And I'll say that my kids have never had that experience. They have never known the church as anything but a place that loves them and loves their dad and is good to them and good to our family. You all have been supportive of my kids from the very moment that I got here, and that is something that I'll never be able to thank you enough for. I am thankful to God that He put you all in my life. You all specifically. You know that I have been. This is really my fourth church, my fourth parish. I wasn't the rector in one of those. I was the assistant in them, but I have loved all four of the parishes that I've been in with my whole heart. Um, but I will say that there's something awfully special about the good folks in Franklin, Tennessee. You all love God, and you love your parish, and you love to do the work that God has called you to do. And I am so grateful to you for that. And I'm so grateful that God put all of us together to do that work together. There's nobody in the world I'd rather be doing this with. I love being your priest. It is the greatest honor and privilege of my life that you consider me to be your very own priest, and that can consider you to be my own folks, my own people, and I love you so much. I'm thankful for the health that we continue to experience, our physical health. This has been a difficult 2 years. We have had our sick folks, and um, we've had quite a few deaths this year. And so every day that comes, every day that I see the sunrise, I thank the Lord for that new day. I continue to pray for folks in our parish who are going through cancer and heart problems and financial problems and family stresses and things like that. But I thank God that they are able to get up every day and continue on with what they do. And I also thank Him for the fact that I know I can call on Him when I don't know what else to do for my people. And you can call on Him too. I'm sure that's one of the things that you're thankful for. Sit down this week and thank God for what it is that He's given to you. It's Thanksgiving is an easy holiday to to fall into the hysteria of we've got to get the meal prepped. You know, family's coming. We've got to get the house clean and ready to go. But thankfully, Thanksgiving is also a holiday that it's easy to take a step back from when you realize you're doing that and say, today is about gratitude. It's about thankfulness, and it is about thankfulness to God. That's what Thanksgiving is. You know, the secular society. You hear on television, you hear in movies and things like that, that people go around and they thank this person or they thank that person for the things for the things that they have in their lives. But don't forget that Thursday has always been, and it will always be, about our gratitude to God, giving thanks to God. Don't let the world forget that. Don't let the folks around you forget that Thursday is about gratitude to God who loves us and who has opened up the storehouses of heaven to pour his blessings down on us. Thank God for what he's done for you. Talk to your Lord Jesus, who loves you, who died for you, and wants to hear from you, just like any father would want to hear from his children. We will not have Wednesday or Thursday events at the church this week, and so it will be Sunday before I see you, but I will see you on Sunday for the first Sunday of Advent, the new year in the church, Advent wreath making for families, for kids, for adults, for everybody who needs an Advent wreath. I love you so much. I'm thankful for you, and I will see you on Sunday.